Okay, so that's a little thing for us to work on. Okay, tutti 216, please. 216. Dee-um-ba-dee-um-ba-dee. Direction. 1, 2, 2, and.
Preparing for Siddis, it's a new piece, so it's always interesting to see what he has written for us, what we're going to play, how is it all working. So this weekend we're just trying basically out everything and working on details, and it's really exciting to see what we're actually going to play, because we never know. We have some ideas, but it's always up to the composer to write his or hers best to our band, and then hopefully the audience and the adjudicators like it, and then we're happy, I guess.
Hej, hej.
The conductor is really, he is the best.
Okay? Right, good afternoon, everybody. So we just waited for one there. We know about this. Gives me great pleasure to welcome the composer, Dan. You all know Daniel, so welcome, Dan. Dan has a big list of changes he'd like to make to the... So the plan today, I'm going to do about 20 minutes rehearsing, some start-stop, just talk about a few things, and then we'll set and we'll do a performance. And then Dan can maybe give us a little feedback. Good. Should we play number 1 in the books? We have to keep the soloist happy. Yeah.
Brass bands all over the world, and especially here in Norway, and the tradition that comes from the UK. Contests is a big part of what we do. We use the contests as a meaningful events in the seasons every year to sort of keep developing, keep finding new stuff to play, especially here at Siddis, and keep sort of chasing and playing at very, very highest level.
Probably one of the most challenging things, I think, especially at this high level, is the commitment. We're all very busy people, but we always need to be the best that we can be on our instruments as well. So it's having that commitment and being the best that you can be, not just for yourself, but for everybody in the band as well, so we can all perform at the highest possible level.
Let's make sure the last 4 bars are really together. 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 2, and.
Playing in the big brass band scenes, when you go to Europeans, for instance, that's another pressure, I guess. When you have big solos, it's challenging, because you have to play what's written, and you also have to convince the judges and play at your best exactly at the same time as all the other players, and that's difficult. It's a teamwork to do that as a whole group in the same day at the same time.
Good, and if it's as stable, well, it will be as stable as that. Good, and your young protégés are doing a good evil job. Yeah, this is good.
Here in Norway, they have a very good system and a very good organisation that really pushes for brass bands to be at the forefront. And Stavanger Brass Band as well, we do quite a lot of work to push the brass band into new genres and into new audiences and things like this.
It's been a couple of months now, just every day, a couple of hours, so I think we're getting ready. Me and Ian have actually worked together before. We played back in 2012 on the NM, and it's been great to having him back, working with us. Done a lot of great stuff, having a lot of new positive energy, which really is, yeah, getting around the band as well. So it's very nice to have him with us.
Let's really go for it. Can we get rid of the stuff on the floor as well? Let's make it a real performance. Drinks are okay, but let's get rid of any paper. Elizabeth, are you okay to do the same?
Sometimes I have been reflecting upon why I can do this that's so different, and I have figured out that there are some things that I have brought with me into my role as a leader in the energy business, especially in times when I'm asked to present at big conferences, staying on a big stage. That's where I really can sort of utilize from what I have learned from being part of a brass band in many decades so far. I'm doing a lot of practice when I'm at my cabin, close to the sea. A lot of windows, which makes that all the neighbors hear whatever I'm playing. So, yeah, but that's part of it. So, I guess I try to be quiet if there's a lot of people around, and yeah, I just don't like to make too much fuss about it. So.
Balls feeling good? Yeah. You have to polish them with some, make them shiny. Yeah. Are we ready? Yeah. Fix it. Yeah. Is there a hole? Perfect. Okay, reset. Well done, Dan. 24 minutes. It is. Yeah. Well done. Okay, so let's just talk about the end, so that the timing will obviously finish then. So
This sounded great though. This is really working on this.
it's not the beginning of the bar, it's in the half bar where he says pianissimo. He really wants to hear the G and the E natural. We are a little more. Yep. Good. Bar 43. Can the low band, so this is baritones, trombones, basses, not youths, just sustain for a bit longer. So bo, and then we're away. Yeah. Good. Second movement. Singing. Did you notice we dropped a little in pitch, didn't we? So it was a I can imagine, yeah. Yes, please. And 1, 2, 3, and. Good. Congratulate this young man on a magnificent project. Thanks, Dan.
I won't keep you for too long, but mainly I just want to say, for me it's an honour to write for you. I guess this year I've topped the difficulty as to what we could do. Last year was very, very difficult. I know Arthur is a little more happier with the solo this year, but the way you've tackled it, and obviously hearing Porthouse work you guys to death on this music is definitely paid off. And yeah, you should all be very proud of yourselves. It's sounding amazing. Percussion is like so good. That's meant to be a good. Yeah, soloists are very, very good, and yeah, I'm excited to hear this. Well done to all of you, and yeah, very much looking forward to tomorrow. So thank you.
Thanks,
so
Dan.
much. Thank you.
Good stuff. Good. Good. So relax, especially you, Runa. Yeah.
Obviously now, getting closer to the contest, they enter a mode where the focus is going into the concert that they're going to do. It's 25 minutes on stage, and they've been spending so much time for so many weeks, and it's for 25 minutes.
Okay. And can I just say that the last thing from me is obviously tomorrow we're in work mode. So from the rehearsal, and when everything you do tomorrow, do it slowly. Yeah. Take time to get to. If you need 10 minutes to get to rehearsal, take 15. Yeah. So everything is calm. Tomorrow is just another day. It's nothing special. We just play the music again. But when you arrive at the hall, be proud. Yeah, be really proud. I've never been to Siddis before, but I've also never been to a competition other than the Europeans where there are flags in the town to say that the competition is happening. Yeah, so it's a big deal, isn't it? It's a really big deal, and it's, as Dan says, it's an honour for him to write the music for you. It's an honour for me to try and help you be the best we can tomorrow. And I think the way you've committed to the music and to my ideas is, I respect that a lot. And if we can deliver what we've prepared tomorrow, we may get lucky. You never know. Yeah, there's an element of luck with any performance, especially when it's music of our choice. So Dan has done a brilliant job of writing music that suits the band, and I think we've prepared well. So let's go for it. But be really proud of what you are. People look to this band as one of the finest bands in the world. Yeah, every country has maybe, of the percentage of their bands, if they have 100 bands, there might be 4 that people look at from all over the world, all right, as the elite bands. You are one of those bands, so let's live up to the expectation. Don't let your fans down. No pressure. Yeah, people want us to play well. They don't want you to fail. They want you to be successful. So let's do it and enjoy the journey as well along the way, and the performance. Let's be really focused, but it is a performance, isn't it? We have to enjoy the whole thing. Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks everybody.
We feel a lot more comfortable, you know. It's a very difficult piece, so it's taken time to get used to a new conductor as well. But now I think we're over that hump, and we're just going to go and try and enjoy it as much as we can. We're not going to be comfortable now, then we've got problems. So. Yeah, but we're really looking forward to it.
Enjoy a good night of sleep then.
Oh, I'm going home now to enjoy that. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.